All right. Welcome back to another episode of Building Our SaaS Company in Public. I'm Ben, and this is Tyler, my co-founder.
And after
And
30 minutes of trying to get my camera to work, we're finally here doing this. So
Tyler has got some struggles with his camera. We have the exact same setup, and he was really frustrated that he couldn't get his colors how he wanted
yours
them.
looks so nice. It's got like a nice vignette on it. I don't get it, man. My wife is
No,
a photographer. I should have her just come up here and set up her nice light setup for me, but it ain't working right now. It ain't
I bet
happening.
she could figure out the settings.
She probably could in like 10
Yeah.
seconds, but I'm too prideful for that.
I love it. Okay. Well, I think today is going to be a short episode. I've got something I want to go over, and this is kind of a reaction for Tyler in real time.
I'm
You good with
excited.
that, Tyler?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I've got a
Hopefully
buddy of
good
mine.
news.
Yeah, I've got a buddy of mine who lives in my neighborhood, and he helps run a company where they do custom mailers and swag items. And I was spending some time with him, and he's like, "Hey, let's just come up with an idea. I'll get you a sample. No pressure to buy, but this is
If
something
this
you could
isn't like
send."
a swag flag or like swag donuts, then I'm going to be
No,
really disappointed. It better
it
be
is
pretty
not
epic.
food. Proper expectations, not food. Okay. So now the box can be completely customizable, right? It can have our branding, all that kind of stuff. Now, here's the concept. So when you open it up, there are two hourglasses. Now, again, this is a sample box. You
Okay.
can put like messaging and a QR code and stuff, but here's the entire message. One of our value propositions as a business is that you can find content. Well, first of all, you can actually find content and do stuff with it, but it's infinitely
You can just stop
faster.
there.
Yeah,
You can find it. That's the problem right there.
but it's infinitely faster than other mechanisms. So I want these hourglasses to be the same size and just different colors and stuff like that. But there's two hourglasses. The one that would show this is how long it takes you to find content with Masset goes in like 30 seconds. And
Are these
if
like
you're seeing it,
customizable? You can specify.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I told them time
You should
length.
have like 2 grains of sand in that one.
So this one is 30 seconds and how long it takes to find your content at Masset. We could do it even faster if we want. This one takes, I think an hour to go through it,
That's
but it's massive,
pretty.
right?
Yeah, that's massive. That's a pretty big.
So I think what we can do is actually do the same sand aisles, same amount of sand, have pink sand in one and like black sand in the other, and you can put logos and stuff on there. And then you would open it up and it would be, hey, here's what did it say? I had ChatGPT do it real quick.
It's like what? It's $150 per swag item. Is that what this is?
No, no. So here, listen to this headline before I tell you prices. Okay.
Dollar has to be convinced.
Yeah, where was it? If your content is hard to find, your revenue is too.
Ooh, I like that actually. That's pretty good.
So you'd have a QR code, and then it would show this is how long it takes to find your content with Masset. This is how long it takes you to find your content without Masset. Have a logo on the Masset one, and like a logo with not a Masset or whatever on the other one. The right colors, all that kind of stuff.
What we got to do is figure out what like the standard like game timer is,
So it's
because
actually
then people can
useful.
actually use it for like a game or something like that, and they actually keep it around their house.
This one's not going to probably be that useful unless
Yeah,
you're
the
playing a
hour one.
really long, like this is Risk or Monopoly kind of a timer.
That's the terraform. That's like each turn on terraforming Mars. That's what that one is.
So it's kind of fun to watch this mesmerizing, not memorizing, mesmerizing to watch the sand go down this thing. Cause like the hole in this is giant. Like the sand just dumps out. It's cool.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fun. That's the
Cool.
direct mailer idea. I think it's like, I don't want to misquote them. I have to look at my email again. I want to say it's like $2,000 to $2,500 for like 500 of them, like
That's not
packaging,
bad.
shipping, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So the idea there is maybe we do that for Whitney.
Is that like shipping to somebody directly?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's not like they ship it to you, then you have to ship it to somebody.
Yeah, you get it from China, get it here, and then they'll ship it to the individuals. And I think we can do it like I wouldn't want to do it all at once because we just don't have the capacity to follow up with that many people all at once.
Yeah.
You would do like a rolling 20 a week kind of an idea or something like that. Give that list to Whitney. Again, this is opening everything. Give that list to Whitney, our SDR, who could then follow up with these people. Did you get it? What'd you think? All that kind of fun stuff and see if they're interested in a demo.
Nice.
Clever.
That's why
I
Ben's
love
a
direct
marketer
mailers.
and I'm a CTO, because I'm like, I can write code. I can't think of cool ideas to send people.
There's so many cool ideas like direct mailers, and I'm curious for anyone watching if like that is something cool, but I love direct mailers. It's for me, it's going back to like the creativity of marketing where you just get your point across. It's not annoying like a spam email or something like that. And even though it is salesy, like I'm walking away with an actual, like again, like you said, a game timer or something.
Yeah. As long as it's useful, right? I have so many of those dancing robots. I guess those are useful on their own accord. If you put like 80 of them together, they can create a mosh pit.
But yeah, I mean, just doing something like beautiful and a good messaging, like I think people still appreciate good marketing, even if it's marketing, and so it's kind of fun. So we'll see.
That's fun.
We have a million ideas, the things we could do, and honestly, if that's how people want to be marketed to, I'd love to oblige. So we'll have
Nice. Love
to
the
figure out
ideas.
if we do that. Yeah. Okay, Tyler, your
Cool.
turn.
I go first. Yeah,
Yeah.
this week was all about HubSpot, 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 HubSpot. So not much of an update there other than it is getting real close. We made a few more what I call UX improvements, probably things like user registration, getting it all set up so that when somebody goes and installs it, it's just seamless. So these are kind of the seamless updates that last 10% of any given deliverable that takes the last bit. So we're getting really close. If you're a customer that is interested in our HubSpot integration, reach out to Ben or I. We can get you on the beta list and get you running and rolling there. But it's kind of fun. It's really powerful. I'm super excited to get it out there and kind of see what people do and don't use it for. So
Tyler is underplaying it. It is freaking sweet. So
it's awesome.
it is fast and it's accurate and it's so useful. I mean, again, if you want to find content really quickly and share it with a contact record that you're already on, it's crazy fast and it tracks it. It's so cool. I use it all the time now. It's so nice.
Yeah. And it's really fun to kind of see we've talked about this a little bit this week, but it's not necessarily just, people talk about content and life cycles and feedback loops and everything. What's interesting about the HubSpot integration is that we knew there was some feedback cycles there, but as we've gotten further into it, it really is amazing how many of those it optimizes and automates for you. Right. Like, because you think about sharing content, if you're going to another system, it's not just about making it easier to get that content in HubSpot. I mean, that's part of it, but really it's like, okay, you're also eliminating the feedback cycle of who is this getting assigned to, right? Like if you're going into a drive and you're grabbing it, then you're like, okay, I'm sending this file to prospect A, right? But then you're like, oh, if I want to record that, I got to go to HubSpot and say, okay, now this file is associated to this person and all of that. It kind of short circuits all of that, which is something that I don't think I gave necessarily enough weight to when we were starting it originally. It was kind of just, hey, let's get it into the interface so that's easier. But now it doesn't just like share things. It's like when you share something, it associates it to a contact. It gives you tracking based on that contact and a bunch of other feedback cycles. Or if you're somebody in HubSpot searching for something and you don't find it, then you get a ping onto your marketing team. Like it's all of kind of the story of Masset kind of culminated into kind of a fun integration. Hopefully maybe I'm overselling it now, but I think that there's really these cool feedback cycles that just don't exist that it really enables that we weren't anticipating, which is kind of cool to see how it
100%.
has
Yeah.
folded out.
I love that. Yeah. I mean, it honestly, like it's going to be the go-to for individuals working in a CRM, whether you're working with customers or prospects, to just say, okay, I need to send something and I'm already in the CRM. I don't have to look anywhere else. It's easy to find, easy to share. And like you said, there's all these feedback loops that we're kind of building into it. So all the administrators and content creators are a part of the process. They're not disconnected from it. They're a part of it. They're learning what content they should create that actually gets used and see the analytics, while the sharers also see their analytics on a per account basis and contact basis. And there's just like a lot. Like it's a cool closed loop that really helps these teams stay aligned. It's really awesome.
Yeah. And what I love most about it is when we first started this company, one of the ideas that we wanted is we talked to a lot of people that said there is no way to tie content to revenue, right? Like it can't be done or nobody does it. This is the first thing in Masset that truly enables that, right? Because you can truly assign it content to a deal, to a contact, to a company, and if they close, you can know that it had an impact there, right? Like it's really a really cool enabling factor there to be able to kind of do the analysis based on what you know was or wasn't consumed by individuals, companies, or deals. So long story short, I love that it's fulfilling one of our ticking a vision box that we had at the very beginning of the company. but it's really fun to see one of the vision parts of the company kind of come to fruition there.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, this is long enough already. That should call it good. Okay.
See you next week.